If you're tired of tiny maps and linear gameplay, this one's for you. Open-world games on mobile have come a long way, and in 2025, they're bigger, bolder, and more immersive than ever. So in today's video, we're counting down the top 10 best open-world mobile games of June 2025, featuring survival epics, sandbox chaos, fantasy RPGs, and a few titles that straight up feel like PC games in your pocket. Let's get into it. Starting off at number 10, we have Car Driving Multiplayer. This one's for the car lovers and the chaos lovers. Car Driving Multiplayer is a sandbox driving sim that's all about freedom. Whether you want to test your skills in a single-player mode or jump into multiplayer mayhem, the game has something for every kind of player. You can complete missions, earn cash, and fill your garage with everything from beaters to supercars. But honestly, the missions are just the start. The real fun is in the multiplayer servers where you and a bunch of other drivers can just mess around, roleplay, race, or crash into each other for no reason at all. It's simple, it's chaotic, and it's surprisingly addictive. The handling feels smooth and the customization options let you deck out your rides exactly how you like it. Breaking into number 9, we have Garena Free City. This one's all about gang wars, criminal empires, and open-world chaos. In Garena Free City, you return to your hometown after a major heist, only to find the city controlled by rival gangs. From there, you choose your crew, align your style, and start carving out your territory. The gameplay has heavy GTA vibes. You're given a sprawling city to explore, complete missions, cause havoc, and build your criminal empire. You can recruit allies, build up your arsenal, and even infiltrate rival factions. And it's not just a solo ride. Garena Free City features multiplayer elements, meaning you can team up or clash with other players as you dominate the streets. The customization options are solid, and the world feels alive with dynamic events and encounters. It's gritty, chaotic, and packed with content for those who like their open-world games with a touch of anarchy. Coming in at number 8, we have Light of Motiran. If you're into the Horizon series on console, this one is going to feel instantly familiar. Light of Motiram is a visually stunning open-world RPG set in a primitive world haunted by advanced technology. Your goal? Control the wild mech animals that roam the land and uncover the truth behind this broken civilization. From the moment you boot it up, the game impresses. You'll roam through lush jungles, dry deserts, and snowy mountain peaks, all rendered in high-quality 3D. But it's not just pretty, you'll also gather resources, battle supernatural creatures, and construct massive fortresses to defend against increasingly brutal enemy waves. The base building mechanics are especially well done. Everything snaps into place smoothly, and there's a surprising amount of strategy involved. Next up at number 7, we have Crystal of Atlant. At first glance, this might seem like another Genshin-style clone, but Crystal of Atlant has its own identity, and a strong one at that. It's an open-world MMORPG that's all about magical combat, deep storytelling, and jaw-dropping visuals. Set in a universe bursting with hidden secrets and fantasy lore, the game lets you pick a class and drop straight into missions packed with puzzles, platforming, and flashy spellcasting. The cinematic presentation is top tier, and the world is alive with floating cities, mystical forests, and towering ruins. The narrative here is genuinely engaging, with fully voiced cutscenes and multiple branching storylines. Whether you're playing solo or with others, Crystal of Atlan is a polished experience that's hard to put down. Down to number 6, we have Way of the Hunter. This one's a more grounded open-world experience, but it absolutely nails its niche. Way of the Hunter Wild America drops you into the Nez Perce valleys and turns you into a modern-day hunter. The world is massive and it's packed with wildlife, from deer to birds of prey. Everything here is designed to mimic real-world hunting. You'll track animals using signs, analyze blood trails, and plan your shots with a surprisingly detailed ballistic system. There's even a bullet cam that shows the exact impact of each shot. It's immersive and slow-paced, but in a way that feels intentional. If you enjoy exploration and want something more chill but still incredibly engaging, Wild America is one of the best open-world sims out right now. Moving on to number 5, we have Once Human Mobile. Developed by NetEase, Once Human is an open-world action-adventure that takes you deep into a world on the brink. It blends exploration, survival, and cinematic storytelling into a pretty intense mobile experience. You'll play as a survivor, navigating a hostile post-human environment, collecting resources, crafting gear, and of course, fending off mutated monsters. This isn't just a stripped-down mobile port. The game keeps its cinematic sequences from the PC version, and they're fully interactive. Your choices during those moments can actually shape how the story plays out. The map itself is massive, with varied biomes and hidden areas that reward exploration. There's a real sense of progression here, and the combat, while fast-paced, also rewards tactical thinking. Next up at number 4, we have Auroria. This is the kind of game that makes you double-check if you're really playing on a phone. Auroria is a sci-fi sandbox adventure built with Unreal Engine 4, and it's absolutely stunning. You play as an astronaut exploring alien worlds, building outposts, and collaborating with others to conquer the galaxy. It offers full character customization, a huge selection of planets to explore, and a crafting system that lets you build bases, vehicles, and even entire settlements. The open-world freedom here is on another level. You can go solo or join up with friends to take on massive PvE threats, or just focus on building and exploring. The visuals are top tier, the scope is massive, and the experience is pure sci-fi adventure. If you're looking for a game that redefines what mobile open-world gaming can be, Auroria is it. Coming in at number 3, we have Game of Thrones Kingsroad. Winter has officially arrived on mobile. Kingsroad is an officially licensed ARPG that drops you right into the political chaos of Westeros after King Robert's death. You'll explore iconic regions, build alliances with major houses, and battle both men and monsters in your journey toward the Iron Throne. Visually, this one's a beast. It looks like it could be running on a console with dynamic lighting, detailed character models, and massive battle scenes. But it's not just eye candy. The real-time combat is satisfying and challenging, with skill trees, equipment loadouts, and meaningful chores. Fans of the franchise will love the attention to detail, but even if you've never seen the show, Kingsroad delivers a rock-solid fantasy RPG that's dripping with atmosphere and ambition. Next up at number 2, we have Darkest Days. Set in a city overrun by a deadly virus, Darkest Days drops you right into the middle of a full-blown zombie apocalypse. You'll step into the shoes of Jimmy, an average guy trying to stay alive while helping others survive in Sand Creek. This game combines open-world exploration with ARPG mechanics, so there's plenty of looting, leveling up, and shelter building involved. The visuals are surprisingly realistic for mobile, and the lighting effects in particular add to the tense atmosphere. As you move through different zones, you'll encounter both AI enemies and real players, especially in PvP zones like the Halatur coastal area. But what really makes Darkest Days stand out is its pacing. It mixes frantic zombie encounters with quieter moments where you're managing your shelter, crafting resources, or rescuing survivors. And finally at number 1, we have Rust Mobile. Yes, the infamous PC survival experience finally has a mobile version, and it doesn't disappoint. In Rust Mobile, you're dropped into a harsh world with almost nothing and have to build your life from scratch. The gameplay focuses heavily on resource gathering, crafting, and PvP combat. The devs did a smart job scaling things down for mobile. The graphics aren't quite on par with PC, sure, but they've preserved the core experience. You still scavenge, build bases, raid others, and get raided yourself. Every decision matters. Every encounter could be your last. What's great is that it manages to stay true to the chaos and intensity that made Rust famous, while also being optimized for on-the-go sessions. So if you've got the survival itch and want something a little more brutal, Rust Mobile is ready to ruin your day in the best way possible. And that wraps up our list. Let me know in the comments which of these games you're planning to try out or if you've already been hooked on one. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss out on the latest mobile gaming content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.